Hey, hi, hello. My name is dis.cat. This is Project Hardcover, where we're letting books be the escape. Hi, and welcome to my first book haul video. I've been having a very financially good summer. And of course, that can only mean one thing. Books, books, and more books. So I thought I'd share my most recent haul with you guys. The first book in my haul is Gathering Blue by Lois Lowry. Okay, so this is the second book in the Giver Quartet. Wait, there are more Giver books? Yes, there are 4 of them. I just read The Giver this year. I know, I'm late, but I really loved it. So of course I wanted to go out and get the other books to see if they could keep up the awesome quotient. I really don't know what other people think of this book because not a lot of people know that the other books exist. So this one's kind of gonna be a blind adventure for me. The next book in my haul is Between Shades of Grey by Ruta Sepetys. If I messed up her name, I apologize. Okay, so I've been meaning to get this book for a really long time. The reviews on Goodreads are just phenomenal, and I really do enjoy books that take place during the World War II time period. But this one is different for me. It doesn't take place in the US or in Germany or in France. This one takes place in Lithuania and then Siberia and focuses more on the Soviets during World War II instead of the Nazis or the US. That was kind of my main inspiration for buying this. I know so much about, the Nazis' influence during World War II and about the US's, struggles during World War II, but I don't know an awful lot about Russia or the Soviets. So hopefully reading this will be a learning experience for me. The next book is Annexed by Sharon Doger. Alright, another World War II Holocaust-centered book. Despite how tragic and often morbid the subject and the setting and the time period is, I really do find it extremely interesting. And of course I, like so many other people, read Anne Frank's diary and read all about Peter. But that was Anne's opinion of Peter, not necessarily who Peter really was. So this book kinda sorta gives us a chance to get to know Peter as Peter, not Peter as Anne Frank sees Peter. This was really just a chance for me to add even more books to my ever-growing list of World War II / Holocaust-centered books. And that's really kind of why I bought it. The next book from the haul is The Endgames by T. Michael Martin. Okay, so essentially, this is a zombie apocalypse book. I know, how many of these can you read? As far as I'm concerned, all of them. That's right, I love me some zombies. But much like the rest of the world, when it comes to zombie books, I can be very skeptical. But the whole reason why I bought this book was because it came highly recommended by one of our own YouTubers, an incredibly funny one by the way, Nerdy and Quirky. She said it was a really interesting take on zombie novels and that the characters had a lot of depth, so I'm gonna go for it. Hopefully she hasn't led me astray. And finally, the last book in this haul is The Program by Suzanne Young. Again, this is another book that I've been meaning to get for a really long time. I know the whole certain aspects or certain emotions becoming an epidemic or becoming so awful that the government is trying to find a way to systematically do away with it is kind of a trope that's becoming more and more popular. But this was the first book that I came across that had the theme going. The idea of it really just caught my eye, and I think it'll be interesting. Hopefully. It's another one I'm kind of going in blind, so I don't know. Let's just hope for the best, I guess. Alright, so that was my very first book haul. I'm going to start reading these as soon as I can, and hopefully I'll be able to review them for you guys soon. But in the meantime, leave me stuff in the comments. Tell me if you've read any of these books, if they're amazing or if they're horrible. Just, I don't know. Let me know. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. And remember, books are the escape.